It's your boy, Cryptocurrency King. I'm back at you guys with another video. A lot of great things have been going on in the crypto market, and we're going to talk about a lot of the stuff as a kind of a year in review, and we're gearing up for 2018. And I want you guys to hit the new year with the ground running. I want you to already have your wheels on the ground and, moving forward. If you looked at where Bitcoin was on January 1st, this time last year, well, the new year will be here in a few days, but January 1st, 2017, a Bitcoin was $963. And as you can see right now, I think Bitcoin is around 16,000. At that same point, the whole entire cryptocurrency market at January 1st of this year that's about to pass, it was at 17 billion. 17 billion with a B. $17 billion were held in people holding different cryptocurrencies. Mostly, probably the majority of it is Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Well, not really Litecoin, but Ethereum, Bitcoin are probably the biggest two. And at this point, right now, the market cap is $605 billion. So as you can see, it started at 17 billion at the beginning of this year. And right now it's at 605 billion. That's the total market cap for all the cryptocurrencies that people are holding. So what does that mean? That's a huge jump. So what that means is, if you took $10,000 at the beginning of 2017, January 1st, and you just bought cryptocurrencies, just a wide range of cryptocurrencies that you bought, just a diversified portfolio of cryptocurrencies, so to speak, that $10,000 would have now turned into $350,000 in a year. That's what you would have turned $10,000 invested. That's what it would have turned into had you done that at the beginning of this year. So moving forward, you can see that there's being a transfer of wealth. That's a huge amount. You're talking about a used car for $10,000 or a $350,000 house. That's what a $10,000 investment would have done with the cryptocurrencies. Holding it, buying it. You're still early. There's still millions of people that don't know anything about Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, any coin. They don't know anything about it. If you ask them what a Bitcoin is, they're not going to know what you're talking about. It's still about 1% of the people on the planet that have some sort of cryptocurrencies in their portfolio. It's only 1%. There's more people that know about it, but there's still people that are trying to figure their way to getting it. Like, for instance, I bought some Ripple today, and I had to download a different wallet, and I had to figure out how to do it. Now, I've been doing it for a while, so it didn't take me very long to figure out how to do it. It was pretty simple. But people jumping into this from the very, very beginning, it takes there's a little learning curve of, okay, I want to buy some Monero, for instance, or Dash. And it's like, well, how do I do it? Because you can't get it. Coinbase doesn't have those coins. So it's not as easy to get them. But once you've been navigating Coinbase for a while, for me to tell you to get a different wallet and they all kind of run pretty much the same. Coinbase is the most user-friendly, and it's the easiest to navigate. So that's why that's a good starting point. But there's a lot of things that have different other coins, and you have to have different other wallets. And if you don't get started with Coinbase, trying to jump from JV football to the NFL is going to be quite a jump. You know, you need varsity and you need some college years, and then you possibly would be ready. But people that have that Coinbase experience, you have a leg up. Like, there's still millions of people that don't know anything about what a Bitcoin is. That's not in their life. They weren't, for lack of a better word, luckily enough to find somebody or be searching for a way to make money and stumble across it yet. But that number is going down every day, but there's still millions of people that don't know anything about it. And there's still millions of more people that do know, but they're still sitting either on the fence or they're still figuring out how to get the coins that they want. So you gotta strike while the iron is hot. And right now, if you're listening to this, you're early enough to take advantage of some of these big gains, like a $10,000 turning into $350,000. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not saying that's going to happen again, but I'll be confident enough to say at some point it will stop, and you won't be able to do that once there's more of a mass adoption of cryptocurrencies and more people are actively using it. You won't be able to take $10,000 and do that. That's why you kind of have to get in now. And I'm not saying you'll be able to do it in 2018, but if you're looking at how the pattern is going, I mean, you should be able to make some sort of profit holding cryptocurrencies for 2018. You should. There's still a lot of stuff coming out. There's still a lot of rules and regulations that are coming down, and you know, you got to roll with the punches. For instance, Token Pay is an ICO that I bought into, and it's not allowed in the USA. We're not allowed to be in that ICO. So the money that I gave for that is coming back. I don't have it yet, mind you, but I'm confident that the money's coming back to me. The company sent out an email to all the US citizens that bought in the ICO, and we should all be getting refunded. That's what they're saying. I'm confident that that's going to happen because the ICO sold out. Excuse me. The ICO did sell out. The ICO did sell out. So it's not like they don't have the money to pay everybody back from the USA. Because when you think of cryptocurrencies, you have to think this is not just a United States thing. This is a worldwide thing, and it's kind of connecting euros and yen and American dollars and what other currencies you can think of are kind of all like, they're all being pushed into cryptocurrencies. Sorry about that. But they're all being pushed into cryptocurrencies. So that's not just the USA money. I'm confident that Token Pay sold out all their tokens they had for their ICO early, mind you, without the help of any of us USA citizens. Because I'm assuming that the shares, the coins that I bought, they're going to sell them to somebody else first and then take that money and give it to me. That's what I would assume. That's what I'm thinking the holdup would be on the transfer. But yeah, I mean, if you really want to try to take advantage of some of these things, it's the early bird that gets the worm. And you're still early enough to get the big bounce transfer of wealth benefits. And as a matter of fact, speaking of that, I'm going to have to take Token Pay off of my Token Pay off of my pie chart because that's no longer one of my assets. But I do need to update another one of my assets that I have that I've been holding for a while, And so I'm going to flip around my screen here. So guys, give me 1 second. All right. As you can see, this is my chart, but everything that I have on here, and you see token pay is on here. So I need to take this off altogether because that money is going to come back, but it's not an asset if it's cash. As crazy as that might sound to some people. And I need to update this guy here. So let's cut that and let's paste that there. Uh-oh. Okay. So Reddcoin. Reddcoin, something that I bought a while back. It was actually one of the first cryptocurrencies that I bought. And it actually, and let me show you this. So let's take this down for a second. And let's bring this over here. All right. Okay, and let's refresh this and get the most accurate price. Now I'm on CoinMarketCap. This is where I go to kind of get the most accurate price that I really quick and accurate price on any of the cryptocurrencies I'm looking at or thinking about buying or monitoring. And as you can see, Reddcoin is at a penny, which is up because it's in the green. Now, this might be funny to some people, and I was trying to explain this to somebody because I was actually at work when Reddcoin got to a penny, and I'm not going to say I did the Tiger Woods fist pump, but I kind of did that like in my head, though. I didn't like physically, like you could see me do it. I wasn't that guy, but in my head, I kind of Tiger Woods fist pumped, like over Reddcoin getting to a penny. It's because I have a decent amount of Reddcoin. Let me see if I can just what is it? 54. Okay, let me see if I should show that or not. Give me 1 second. Where is it on here? All right. Yep. And where's that going? Uh-oh. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let that load up real quick. I don't know why it's taking so long to load up. Okay. Well, anyway, while that's doing that, I can update this. Okay, so like I said, I have Reddcoin is about a penny, and I think I got somewhere close to about 60, about 55,000 of those coins or something. I bought them when they were like way under a penny. That's why the Tiger Woods fist pump, once it got to a penny, was a big deal because I had a decent amount of them. And I think it was somewhere close to about, something like 60,000 of them. And if they're at that price, then yeah, $780. So I have $780 worth of Reddcoin. So let's put that. Okay, let's be accurate. Was it? Okay, 50. Okay. All right, yep, that's going to shut down. Okay. All right, so I got $780 around that amount. So let's put that on here and Reddcoin. 780 and Reddcoin. Okay, so this is where my pie chart would be. And like I said, I'm trying to go up more into US. And I want to lower BitConnect down to about 30%. My Electroneum, I'd have to look at that because that could be actually a larger percent. Because I have to update all of these manually. So that's where everything would be as of right now. That's about my pie for the year. Let's look at BitConnect and see where we are over here. Give me 1 second. Let's close that out. Save those changes. All right. This is market cap. And now we're going to look at BitConnect. Okay. And I would suggest if you guys are going to buy any of the other coins, I would suggest not using Bitcoin at the moment because the Bitcoin network is really getting slowed down, and it's saying to verify Bitcoin deposits, 3 Bitcoin network confirmations. It could take up to 30 minutes. It may take longer than usual if your wallet sent to whatever that is, TX ID, and check your number of confirmations you completed at blockchaininfo. Right there. And it says sometimes it may even take 48 hours for your block turn for your transactions on the blockchain. The real issue is the blockchain block size is sometimes Bitcoin network works with its maximum capacity, making it hard to confirm all transactions and finding blocked by miners. Please wait and check the number of confirmations that's been completed at this website that you can click on here. Okay, let's go to the dashboard. And my total investment is $5,450. My active investment is the same amount. I haven't gotten any of my capital releases back because I don't have any loans that have been out for 299 days yet. And my total earned off of the BitConnect platform is about $2,817. Just a little affiliate money, but I don't really even count that. So $2,817.22 is what I've made. With my balance now, I'm about $150 away from making $50 a day at 0.9. So let's load up the data here. See all the transactions. Just a whole lot of me transferring to my lending wallet, and once it gets to 100, lending it out, transferring to my lending wallet. I did reinvest a $10 here. I wanted to make that an even number. I forgot what even number it made it, but it made it an even number. It was like either even 5,000 or I don't know, some kind of way it made it an even number. So I did do a $10 old school reinvest. And you know, you can see payment, transfer, just transferring it to my wallet. And then once it gets to $100, boom, 110, drop it in there. Transfer. So I've been doing that. So I'm $150 away from really being able to wait. Let's see. Okay. I'm $150 away from really waiting 20 days for me to get 20 days for me to get $1,010 investment. So I'm pretty close. So somewhere around January 20th, I should be making my first $1,010 reinvestment into BitConnect, and I'll get the extra percentage. So at that point, all my money that I'm reinvesting will be in 1,010 or more increments. So after this 150, I'm done with anything under $1,010 because I get an extra percent. So going to make my math a little bit more complicated, but it's not that hard. I'll have a certain amount of money, which being $5,600, I would have to calculate at 0.9, and then any money over that has to get calculated at 1% because I'll be getting the extra bonus on my money. So all those $1,010 investments will be at 1%. And add that to the 5,600 that's at 0.9, and that'll give me my average, and that'll show me how to keep moving this forward. But it's going to be an interesting year, and I can't wait because the way this thing snowballs, it's like, for instance, the first, my first landmark is 5,600. At that point, at 0.9, I get $50.40 a day on average. So with that, I'm going to hold the money for 20 days, and then I'll have $1,010. And then I'll hold the money for 17 days, and then I'll have $1,010. And then I think it goes to 15 days, and then I'll have the 1,000. Once I get to that point where it's 15, then I'm putting $2,000 back into the program every month, or I can pull it out, whatever. Like I have $2,000 coming out of that program every single month on average. So, I mean, this is going to be a crazy year because I'm taking that money and I'm just going to buy some ICOs with it and then let that money 10x or whatever it does. I'm excited about 2018. 2017 was a very good year for me personally. It was the most financially successful year I've ever had. And I'm kind of proud to say that. But 2018 is going to be crazy. It's going to be the absolute best year. I don't think the job survives in 2018. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because I'm just going to keep taking this money. I'm not going to live any different. I'm just going to keep taking this money and keep reinvesting it for a year. And at the end of that year, I'm going to have some real conversations about does it make sense for me to give 3 hours of driving time and another 8 hours plus of working at a traditional job when I have all these assets in the crypto market that are going for me. And I'm not just saying that I'm going to quit my job off of BitConnect or USI. I don't want to say the rest of that name, but their rules are real crazy. That's why I can show you my BitConnect, but I can't show you my back office or any of that stuff for them. They're products that I purchase. But yeah, so it's going to be crazy because I'm going to take this money and I'm going to buy some ICOs, and then it's not going to be just those two companies that is giving me money. I'm going to have ICOs that are winning, you know, and if they're hitting, then you're 10xing your money. And right now I'm 10xing the money that I have, which is about My normal investment is probably about $500 on one of these new ICOs. But when I'm making an extra $2,000 a month from BitConnect, I'm going to invest an extra $2,000 a month. So I'm going to be, that would have been $1,000 getting 10x instead of $500 getting 10x. And that's a significant difference. That's a living wage difference. Like, that's a lot more money. I mean, that's a lot. And it's still early, and we still have a few years where there's going to be a big swing in wealth transfer. And after that, once it's more mass adopted, it's not going to be as much. There'll still be gains, but it's not going to be as much. So I just wanted to hit you guys with this video and let you know that it can be done with this cryptocurrency, and you guys need to really get off the fence and really get going. Get to a Coinbase, start holding your coins in that. It doesn't matter. All of those coins on Coinbase have gone up traditionally. Even Bitcoin Cash, which is a fork of Bitcoin that's on there, that's kind of expensive. And most people, I do understand that most people do want to buy whole coins. That's why I'm trying to load up on other coins that could possibly get added to Coinbase, like a Ripple or something like that. You can buy a whole Ripple. Ripple's like $1.30, I think, today. I bought a bunch of them today. And stuff like that. There's a lot of other coins that are legitimate that are going to get a boom. If Ripple got added to Coinbase, you can see Ripple go through the roof. A whole coin, people can buy like that on Coinbase, that actively, that would go through the moon if it got added. So, all right, you guys have a good day. And I'm going to check you guys on the other side.